Hey everybody, what's going on? Dace here and welcome back. Today we're checking out MACROSS Shooting Insight for Nintendo Switch, which is scheduled for release this Friday on Switch, PS4 and PS5 in North America and Europe. A physical version is scheduled for later this year. I received a review code recently from RedArtGames and have been digging into this a little bit, so in this video we'll cover the basics of gameplay, visuals, and audio, and a number of other things included in this package, plus my overall thoughts on the game. A huge thanks to RedArtGames for providing me with this copy. MACROSS Shooting Insight offers players a combination of horizontal, vertical, and top-down 360-degree gameplay styles. Stages may shift from horizontal to vertical halfway through, or during other times, you may find things switching to a top-down mission where you are free to roam the area to seek targets to destroy within a certain amount of time. You initially have access to Story Mode and Area Survey, which essentially allows you to tackle a selected area that you've already played through within Story Mode. From what I can tell, there are 10 areas to explore. In addition to these two modes, you can unlock Arcade, Ace Battle, and Boss Rush. Each of the 5 playable characters has a unique combination of ship stats, including HP, attack, speed, lock range, lock-on, missile damage, and evasion, which is like a barrel roll maneuver of sorts to get through solid energy beams and whatnot. This variety allows you to narrow things down more closely to your preferred strengths and weaknesses when it comes to basic things like attack, ship speed, etc. It's interesting to note that each of these characters is from a different Macross anime series. The game includes a gallery and leaderboards, which is definitely a highlight for those digging into the scoring end of things. In addition to being able to tweak things in the options menu, you can also adjust a handful of things before starting a run, such as turning auto recovery on or off, switching off cutscenes, and adjusting the difficulty. On that note, the difficulty modes include very easy, easy, normal, hard, and very hard. As for the gameplay, you have your shot, your lock-on missile system, evasion, and support strike, which is your screen-clearing missile attack, more or less a bomb equivalent for when things get too cluttered. You can also hold the support strike button to prolong the missile barrage. Furthermore, the meter fills over time. Depending on the ship, the shot will sometimes feel underwhelming, especially at power level 1, and not something to initially rely on, whereas the lock-on often feels faster and more efficient. But if you collect enough of the orange crystals quickly enough, you begin to ramp up your shot's power level, and when you're sitting at level 5, then you may prioritize shooting more than locking on. But again, that'll depend on each player's play style. I found this to be a really cool system though, as it adds a layer of dimension to the gameplay instead of feeling as though there's only one way to juggle things. As for the visuals, I never had any problems keeping track of enemy projectiles, which is always great. The backgrounds look cool, and the art style certainly suits the action. Menus are crisp and organized looking, and it adds to the game's overall polish. I don't have much experience with the Macross franchise as a whole, so my appreciation is definitely not what it might be compared to someone who's been with Macross for over 40 years, or at least the last long while. The music, for instance, was not my cup of tea, but I do know a lot of people are really into this kind of stuff. I'll leave off there for now though. I definitely enjoyed this more than I thought I might. It offers a gameplay experience that is both fun and engaging, and there's of course a lot more to unlock and sink into. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Is MACROSS Shooting Insight something you're looking to pick up? The price is set at around 52 Canadian on the Switch eShop, and I'd love to hear what you guys think for those jumping in. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.